Hey guys, what is up? It is BC35, BCER here, and welcome back to another episode of our Madden 19 Rebuilding the Cleveland Browns franchise mode. And in today's episode, we are taking on the 0-2 New York Giants. And we are at home, so hopefully home field advantage helps.
On EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the New York Jets and their rookie quarterback from
I'm going to advance the game here.
And coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL.
And they are going to be getting the ball first.
Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the New York Jets
So, here we go.
and the Cleveland Browns. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Starting off at the 35? No, the 30, I'm sorry.
They'll run with the second year.
Okay, so we stopped them there on the first down.
Immediately there.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
And it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I'm gonna take him down for a sack. Sam Darnold, a rookie quarterback.
Loss of 13 yards. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list.
That was a really good play there.
They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
Come on. Get him. Yes. 2 sacks.
Back in his own 7.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft.
And we are already getting the ball. We forced a turnover.
Every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Okay.
Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 45.
I'm gonna go to Njoku here.
Throw on 1st down.
What the?
Delay and incomplete.
Nice.
Njoku was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Jets and Browns, 2 cellar dwellers from a year ago, and they did meet in that season, Week 5 in Cleveland. Myles Garrett was his NFL debut. He got 2 sacks, but it was former Brown Josh McCown throwing
To Jarvis Landry, and he makes the catch.
And every time
And picking up 9 yards there on the catch and run.
the first ever Monday Night Football game, the Jets at the Browns, Cleveland won. I believe it was 1970.
It was indeed. I just happen to have the note here. I don't know this off the top of my head. September 21st, 1970. That is caught by the former Gator.
That was a great pass there. Picking up some yardage. And the first down.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
I'm gonna go to...
Because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers
Sherman?
love them as well
Yeah.
because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and gain additional yardage.
And his throw here's incomplete.
That was a really good play for...
Passes out that far wide.
Too bad we didn't get the pass. Too bad we didn't get that there.
This allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little...
3rd and 2.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Come on.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a
Oh
normal
my.
to put in a full play.
Jokey.
Shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last
I'm going for it.
on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Jarvis Landry. Wide open in the end zone there.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Jarvis Landry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them
I was just thinking the same thing. You do look a bit different here.
You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air.
County flags. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty.
So that was good. They just got a flag.
Back, but you still have great field position, as you pointed out. Not in this case.
Come on.
To throw, Darnold.
That was a great pass below. Great pass breakup there.
Zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. Newton's got it, complete.
And did that work? For picking up 5 yards.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run
3rd and 5 here.
receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And we stopped him again. What's going on?
Yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
1st down, Mayfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. It is a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well.
We are gonna try this play here, and we're gonna try to go to Callaway.
Days are long gone. When you're drafted in the 1st round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be...
Oh no.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's something this coaching staff told us they want to see a lot more of this season.
I imagine the entire time in the offseason when these guys were taking breaks from watching film, when they were out running and doing all the other things, all they were thinking about is, how do we create more sacks? They loved what they just saw there.
Because they were near the bottom of the league in 2017. And this is going to be caught.
So we made that work for a 1st down there.
And a big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
And
Great pass to finish off the 1st quarter.
back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh no.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. He's hit the 50. He's hit the 40. The 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do
Oh, that momentum.
on a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking
Come on. And we sacked them for a loss.
He's sacked.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back
They're going to go for the field goal, and they're not going to get it because look,
in this case.
that's what they need to get it up to, that line, the red line.
Back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
What? What's the flag?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Okay, well,
Looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was
wait.
coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
To throw is Darnold. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jamie Collins in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this is caught at the 8. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Last year, the Jets averaged exactly 4 yards per rush, and that's what they need here, 3rd and 4.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's in.
Darnold with the touchdown there.
Jordan Leggett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more...
A little too early on the pass, on the kick block there.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5.
Ouch.
A bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological...
And now
That was amazing.
he's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown.
And touchdown.
Antonio Callaway with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
At their 25-yard line.
14-7.
They'll run with McGuire. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Okay.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with John.
See if we can stop them here.
Back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's in.
Just overshot his own guy.
Get it to Jermaine Kearse, and it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey.
Wow.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, Maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And now
They're going to go with him again.
Change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why it came.
The first NFL touchdown for Georgia's Nick Chubb. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Ep.3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about...
I don't know what changed between last game and this game, but we are doing much better.
The playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out. And now out come the Jets.
The Jets have the ball.
Interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
Wow, they actually got him.
Brown sack. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
That was a great sack there.
7 sacks in 11 games as a rookie. Didn't play the full year due to some injuries. But he's going to be the face of the franchise on the defensive side of the ball. Myles Garrett, he fills up your screen when he's rushing the passer.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And down he'll go at the 25. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now Landry. We have hit half. And we will skip the highlights for this week. Get right back to this week 3.
We get the ball back starting the 3rd quarter here.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This fielded at the 2.
He just hurdled that guy.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line. Time for Antonio Callaway and his crew on offense to take over. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
Come on.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
This seems to be working here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. All incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops
Here comes the sack.
to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back.
He still got it off there.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds.
What was that? Landry had that.
It is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd, looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi.
There's the blitz.
Get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Wow.
Emmanuel Agba in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Let's go.
A give to the fullback on the dive. Oh, he's trying to plow ahead, but I don't think he got there. He did it. That's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be part of
2 safeties in a row.
Offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive...
I like jumping at people here.
And then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay.
Following the interception, Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
Oh, couldn't hurdle him.
Near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Oh, no.
It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. Second down, Mayfield. Finding room to the 20, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I
Are you
hate
kidding me?
300-yard passing game. To me, 300
You need to hook this up with Landry.
excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We are going for it on 4th down.
On 4th down. And that
Are you kidding
be
me?
incomplete. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th
In bad field position, though. That's
This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just
Jim Darnold hasn't been able to do anything. 2 rookie quarterbacks playing each other.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Garrett in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Emmanuel Agba. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
They going for it.
Green 39! Green 39!
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out.
And that's going to be caught from...
That's... That's what we need to do.
Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say,
This Cleveland crowd is
straight. And they really
going to help us get through this last 5 minutes of the game.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
We've applied a lot of pressure for Sam Darnold here.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
He hasn't been able to do too much on any of his drives.
And rebuild that confidence.
Back to the...
Wait, who is that anyway? No, that's us. Oh yeah, that's us.
On 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
All right, you got to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing.
And this is
Callaway gets a touchdown.
Antonio Callaway with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense.
Okay, so
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this
we are gonna be ending this game with some momentum here.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. New York set to take the field.
We're going to be ending the 4th quarter with some momentum, heading...
Struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it.
after this game, we're going to be 1-2 in the season.
Turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept...
We're going to be 1-2 on the season after this.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra.
To replace Sam Darnold again later this season, I feel like it's going to be a closer game.
It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold, and that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Mayfield on 1st down. And he's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And the hit, John.
How? You're kidding me, right?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He's got his tight end in Njoku. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
I know you and I came up in a different
And this game's strong.
and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A good pickup there, a 22. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
415 yards.
The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Mayfield down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Now Mayfield being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Dancing to his left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Throwing, Mayfield.
We had that too there.
Sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you... yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The New
Okay.
York set to take the field.
Last minute and a half.
Offense has struggled. Do they try to put together
Last
something
2
here
minutes of the
take
game.
into next week?
Just
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
everybody go.
see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Green 39! Green 39!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught by Herndon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Offense.
Okay, so they're at our 50.
Plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact
So
same.
at our 44 right now. Or at,
Because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're
left in the game. We are going to get our first win of the season once time expires here.
That may open things up for your running backs.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they just took it.
We are gonna call timeout. I want to see if they can actually get a
decided. Not sure they
touchdown here.
But we'll take it with us.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
One last throw now for Darnold. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation team.
And that's your game.
Not to be. And time has run out.
We just won our first game of the season against the New York Jets. I'm gonna auto upgrade these two. And before we end off the video, this is the standings currently. Where are we? We're down here, we're right here. And next week we play in the next episode we will be taking on the Raiders. And until then, peace out.